Hello, how to solve this exponential problem? This is 2 to the power of t and this equals t to the power of 32. So there's a variable here, there's another variable here. Now let's start by eliminating this variable here. You cannot be having variable here and variable here. So let's eliminate this one here. So we can do that by multiplying this exponent by 1 over t. I have 2 to the power of t and this is raised to the power of 1 over t. And this equals t to the power of 32. And this is raised to the power of 1 over t. Now consider the fact that if you have a to the power of n raised to the power of n equals a power n times m. Applying this identity right here and here, what you are going to have will be 2 to the power of t times 1. This is t divided by t. And this equals t to the power of 32 times 1. This is 32 divided by t. So from here, we have t divided by t, that is 1. I have 2 equals t to the power of 32 divided by t. Now, if you observe, we have 32 here. I can also eliminate this 32 from here. So for me to achieve that, I can raise each of these, the exponent to the power of 1 over 32. I have 2 power 1 over 32 equals t to the power of 32 divided by t. And this is raised to the power of 1 over 32. So right here, what I can do is to apply this identity again, a to the power of n raised to the power of m, and this equals a power n times n. I apply this identity here and here. So what I'm going to have will be 2 to the power of 1 over 32, and this equals t to the power of 32 times 1. This is 32 divided by t times 32. This is 32t. So from here, what happens here is that 32 eliminate 32. I have 2 to the power of 1 over 32 equals t to the power of 1 over t. Now, if you observe very well, we have t here, the denominator of this exponent. Here is 2 and here is 32. So for us to solve this, I need to ensure that this base here is the same as what we have here, which is 32. So let's consider this concept of equivalent fraction. And what I'm going to do will be, if I have 1 over 32, I'm copying out this 1 over 32. What I can easily do is, if I multiply this 1 by 2, I have 2 divided by multiply 32 by 2, I have 64. So I can easily replace this 1 over 32 with 2 over 64. This is the concept of equivalent fraction because 2 can divide itself once, divide 64, 32. So we can have 2 to the power of 2 over 64, and this equals t to the power of 1 over t. Now I can factor out these two. I can have it as 2 to the power of 2 times 1 over 64. And this equals t to the power of 1 over t. Now don't forget the fact that if you have a power n times n, this equals a power n raised to the power of n. Apply this identity right here. And I'm going to have 2 to the power of 2 raised to the power of 1 over 64. And this equals t to the power of 1 over t. So 2 to the power of 2 is 4. And this is 4 to the power of 1 over 64. And this equals t to the power of 1 over t. Now what we can do again is to apply the concept of equivalent fractions right here. If I have 1 divided by 64, this equals 1 times 2, this is 2 divided by 64 times 2, this is 128. So I have 4 to the power of 2 divided by 128 equals t to the power of 1 over t. So what I can do will be to factor out these two. I can easily have it as 4 to the power of 2 times 1 over 128 And this equals t to the power of 1 over t. And going by this same identity, a power n times m equals a power n raised to the power of m. Applying this identity right here, I'm simply going to have 4 to the power of 2 raised to the power of 1 over 128. And this equals t to the power of 1 over t. So 4 to the power of 2 is 4 times 4, that is 16. So I'm going to have 16 to the power of, this is 1 over 128. And this equals t to the power of 1 over t. Now, if you observe again, the 16 is not the same as 128. I go over again. I copy 1 over 128. And this equals 1 times 2, that is 2, divided by 128 times 2, that is 256. I replace that here. So I'm going to have, this is 16 to the power of 2 over 256 equals t to the power of 1 over t. I can factor out these two. 16 to the power of 2 times 1 over 256 equals t to the power of 1 over t. So from here, I can have 16 to the power of 2 raised to the power of 1 over 256 equals t to the power of 1 over t. So you need to find the value of 16 power 2 equals 16 times 16. If you multiply this out, you are simply going to have 256. You can do that, 16 times 16. You can multiply that yourself. So this will be 256 to the power of 1 over 256. And this equals t to the power of 1 over t. Now, at this particular point, if you observe, the base and the exponent are the same. The base and the exponent are the same. Now, if you have this identity, if you have a power 1 over a equals b power 1 over b, that means you can equate a to b, or 1 over a to b. You have 1 over a equals 1 over b. We cross multiply. A times 1, that is a equals b times 1, that is b. A equals b. So we do the same thing here. 1 over 256 equals 1 over t. So we have 1 over 256 equals 1 over t. I cross multiply. T times 1. T equals 256 times 1. 256. Our t is 256. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the value of our t. The next thing I can do will be to insert this particular value of t right here. I have t equals 256. I have 2 power t equals t power 32. So I insert 256 right here. I have 2 power 256 equals 256 power 32. Now, what is 256? 256 equals 16 power 2. And 16 is simply 2 to the power of 4. Have you seen it? Multiply 4 times 2. That means 256 is 2 to the power of 4 times 2, that's 8. So we can easily have 2 to the power of 256 equals 256 is 2 to the power of 8. And this is to the power of 32. So from here you have 2 to the power of 256 equals 2 to the power of 8 times 32. 8 times 2, 16. 6 carry over 1. 8 times 3, 24. 24 plus 1, 25. So you have 256 here, you have 256 here. Left hand side equals right hand side. This has satisfied the equation. So ladies and gentlemen, finally we have gotten our solution and we have tested it and it is obviously very correct. So that is it, and Don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your friends and to your loved ones. Drop a comment. I will really appreciate that. Thank you and see you again.